Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is IJ. I do beauty and lifestyle videos, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning back into another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be starting a makeup series, pretty much like makeup 101 for beginners, where I'll be sharing with you how you can go from foundation application to eyeshadow application to lips. I know there are 1,000,001 videos out there, but then I don't have anything like this on my channel at the moment. So if you're a beginner and you're looking for very detailed tutorials, yeah, then please do keep on watching. So the first part of this video, I'm going to be talking about the base. The first step being skin prep. Skin prep is very important. You still need to take care of your skin underneath all that makeup. And to take care of your skin, you need to make sure that you cleanse properly, tone and moisturize. That is before you get into foundation application at all. You want to make sure that you're still caring for your skin before you do start all that makeup. I like to clean my skin once I'm out of the shower, or when I want to start my makeup, with the Garnier Micellar cleansing water. It helps to remove makeup, but it also cleans the skin. I realized when I put it on a cotton pad and I used to clean my face, I still have like residue of dirt on my skin. The next step is going to be toning the skin. So toners are very effective at balancing the skin's pH level, which can help your skin to be less prone to oiliness and infection. It also creates a more vibrant and smoother appearance. And to tone the skin, I'm going to be using this from The Ordinary. Is the glycolic acid 7% toning solution, and it has a pH of 3.6. And I'm going to try as much as possible to avoid my eye area because it's going to sting. So, and that area is very sensitive, so I'm not going to like take it over that point. Okay, moving on. The next step would be to moisturize the skin, and here I'm going to be using the ARBUTIN 2% plus HA. It's a concentrated serum with 2% purified alpha-arbutin and hyaluronic acid, and then I'm going to go over that with 100% plant-derived HEMI-SQUALANE. Moisturizing is very key irrespective of your skin type. If you have oily skin, you still definitely want to use moisturizer on your skin. When the skin lacks hydration, it begins to overcompensate by producing more oils. So the final step would be to prime the skin. To prime the skin, I'm going to be using the RIMMEL London Fix and Perfect makeup primer. It smoothens, resurfaces, brightens and mattifies, and also protects the skin. Okay, so the primer you use should be dependent on your skin type. If you have oily skin, you definitely want to try mattifying primers. I have relatively normal to dry skin, so I tend to just use a hydrating primer most times. Now for foundation, you want to make sure that you have a foundation that matches your skin tone. You don't want to do a foundation that's way too light for you or way too dark for you. You want to make sure that it matches you as much as possible. I have hyperpigmentation, so my face is darker than obviously my chest. Not too dark, but because obviously I've been doing a lot of skincare now, so I can see that it's clearing up a bit. Ideally, if you want to match a foundation or swatch around this area, you don't want to test foundation at the back of your palm, definitely, because it's definitely lighter than your face in most cases. So yeah, moving on to foundation application, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Full Filter foundation in the shade Coffee Bean. To apply this foundation, I'm going to be using a foundation brush. This is a regular face brush, but it's dense. Foundation should be pressed into the skin. Don't drag it. Just push the foundation into your skin. It's a dabbing motion. Okay, so this foundation is very full coverage, as you can see, and then even though I have like hyperpigmentation, it still covers nicely. Like I didn't even have to color correct. If you have like really bad hyperpigmentation, you can go ahead with orange concealer, just like this one from the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I'm just going to do that on this other eye so that you know what to do, just in case you tend to have like really bad hyperpigmentation that your foundation is not covering, basically. Okay, so this is the part of my face after I have applied orange concealer, and you see that it cancels out the darkness that I have underneath my eyes. You can go over this with your foundation and then it just hides all that imperfection perfectly. Next step is going to be highlighting and contouring. And what is highlighting and contouring? For those that do not know, you highlight parts of the face that light will naturally hit, which is under your eyes, the forehead, down the bridge of your nose, and your jaw. And you contour the parts of your face that you have natural shadow. And to do that, you use a concealer or a foundation in some cases that is 1 or 2 shades lighter for highlighting, and a foundation or concealer that is 1 or 2 shades darker than your foundation shade to contour. So yeah, we're going to be moving into that right now. So to highlight my face, I'm going to be using the EYEBROW concealer in the shade Chestnut and a little bit of Toffee. You can use one, is fine. I just like to pop my inner part a little bit more, so that's the reason why I'm going to apply Toffee later on. Now to contour my face, I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place I Am Magic matte foundation in the shade Mali 130. This is a foundation, not a concealer, but this foundation is darker than my skin tone, about a shade or 2 thereof. So to start blending, I'm going to blend my contour first. So I like to use a brush for this, and I just sort of like tap because I feel like I have more control on over my contour when I use a brush. Another thing I do for the contour is that I blend into the hairline, so I blend backwards. So for your sponge, you want to make sure that your sponge, you soak it in water, you squeeze it, make sure that it's not dripping wet, it's damp. To start blending, I'm going to start with my forehead, and I'm going to blend under my eyes last. Okay, so like I said earlier, I like the extra pop, so I'm going to take the EYEBROW concealer in the shade Toffee, and I'm going to put this in my inner corner. So yeah, the next step I'm going to move on to will be to contour my nose, and I'm also going to be going into that foundation that I have used, and I'm going to use a regular eyeshadow blending brush. So for contouring, you can either do cream contouring or you do powder contouring. If you use either a concealer or a foundation to do your highlighting and your contouring, you definitely need to set them. If not, it's going to move about. Especially if you have oily skin, my dear, you will not last long outside. I mean, especially if you're in a humid country like Nigeria. So yeah, you do want to definitely consider investing in a setting powder. I have a couple of setting powders here. Not a couple, I lied. I have 3 setting powders here. So this is Sacha Buttercup setting powder. It's the RCMA setting powder. It's a no color powder. And then this is the Laura Mercier setting powder in translucent medium deep. To set your contoured area, you want to use either a darker powder or you want to use contour kit, the contour powder that you have out there, something like this sleek one. So you use this shade here and use that to set your contoured area. Taking a small blending brush for eye makeup, I'm going to use that to set my nose contour as well. Now we're going to move to setting the highlighted areas, and then we'll set the rest of our face. So to highlight, I'm probably going to use RCMA no color setting powder, because I'm sure when I talked about it being no color, it's not going to, somebody was thinking there like, you're lying, it's going to show up as white. So yeah, before you set, make sure that you quickly go ahead with your blending sponge and give it one last blend before you set in place, because if you set in place with all the creases, it's going to be like that. Alright, so now the final part would be to set the rest of the face that we did not highlight and contour. And for this, I'll be using the MILANI Mineral Compact Makeup. This is in the shade Deep 110. Yeah, so we're dusting off the excess powder that we might have still lingering, if there's anything lingering. And to set the face, I'm going to be using the Rimmel London Instant Fix and Go 2-in-1 primer and setting spray. I actually drench my face in this thing, like it smells like cucumber or something. It's so refreshing. So for blush, I'm going to be using Morphe brush. I'm going to be using Morphe blush palette 9B, and I'm going to be taking this and I'm going to be picking down the brush, tap off the excess, smile for those cheekbones to show. Yeah, it's just that flush of color that you have on your cheeks. It's not too much, but I can see there's color there, and I can see whether it's mine. It just be like I'm blushing. I'm not blushing because black people don't blush. And to highlight, you can use regular face highlighters. Like this thick one has one extra one here. I'm not going to be using that. So yeah, I have this Juvia's Place one. It's a loose highlighter. You have the compact ones and you have the loose ones. I'm going to use this one today. You gotta be careful with this one. You overdo it easily. So I'm going to be using the ones on the cap. So I'm going to tap my brush into that. Okay, you want to highlight the highest point of your cheekbone. So if you look at the face properly, you'd see where, oops, there we go, here you can see light hitting this point of my face. That's where you want to drop the product. Let me move again. There we go. Let's emphasize you. People need to see you. You want them to see you. Yeah, don't you want them to see you? I want them to see me. Good. Ooh, highlight for the gods. Blind them. Jeez. Wow. Just yep, blend. If you take time with your skin work, you can step out like this. I mean, come on, like forget, like I look set, I'm over set, I can go out like this. All I need to do is just to pop on some mascara. If I have time, maybe do eyeliner, fill in your brows like quickly, and put on some lip gloss, and you're good to go. You get what I mean? Yeah. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share with your friends as well. And also don't forget to subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell. That way whenever I post a new video, you'll be the first to know. I think the eyebrow is going to be coming next after this one. So yeah, you do want to stay tuned for that. So yeah, be sure to subscribe. It's here. It's here. Subscribe. Press subscribe. When you're not finished pressing subscribe, you can watch other videos as well. Yes, so since you're here already, so you don't just leave, just watch other videos. You get what I mean? You can watch another one, it's okay. I don't mind. I won't be angry. Why would I even be angry? So just click it after you click the subscribe button. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I did enjoy filming this video, and I'll see you guys in the next series. Bye. Mwah.